Greetings, dear friends. My name is Mishenin. I'm the manager of Mishenin Art Studio. Now I will tell you what roughly happens when you order a portrait in acrylic or oil. We have such a portrait, 60 by 80 centimeters. It is an oil portrait. It is applied to canvas on a stretcher. Like any portrait that you can order from the Mishenin Art Studio in oil or acrylic, it will be executed exactly on the canvas on the stretcher. What does it mean? The canvas on which the portrait is painted is stretched on a stretcher bar, that is, on a certain technical framework. I should mention that you can order a frame for such a portrait from us. If you do not want to order a frame for some reason, you should know that the side parts of this portrait are technical and usually invisible through the frame. The frame covers it, it is invisible. If you want a portrait without a frame, you can tell us about it. We can, for example, apply paint here. For example, the same as the background of the portrait. There will be a layer of paint to make it look more aesthetic. In our case, we have a frame for this portrait. The portrait is large, the frame is large. Now we will connect the portrait with the frame. We will attach the portrait to the frame. How do we do it? The frame is made in this way. Here are left such pieces of material, dense, reliable fabric, which will capture this portrait in a certain way. We will insert the portrait so that these pieces of fabric are on top of the canvas on the stretcher. So we lay the portrait in such a way that these pieces of special fabric are on top. Here we put the picture in the frame so that these pieces of technical fabric were on top of the picture. They will keep the picture in a frame. They will now have to be nailed to the picture. Great! We attached the picture to the frame, nailed all these edges. And what do we have? Here is such a beautiful picture, an oil-on-canvas portrait on a stretcher already in a frame, ready to be handed over to the client. Please order a portrait in the Mishenin Art Studio. We make portraits in oil, acrylic, watercolor, colored pencils, simple pencil in electronic form. Contact us, we are waiting. Have a good day.